I have neither the time nor crayons to explain to you why that's wrong.
Exactly.
Welcome back to This Week in Gaming, the podcast where we talk about all the latest stuff that happened in gaming news in the past week. I'm Proxy.
I am Sarah.
And I'm Jeff.
Oh, okay, cool. So we finally have some solid basis to go on for the free games that are going to be coming out probably like as you're listening to this. When do they launch? Like the 4th or 5th?
6th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always the first Tuesday.
The day after my anniversary.
Yeah.
Your birthday.
My birthday anniversary.
Yes.
So I'm going to have to come home on Tuesday and download some games.
So
yeah.
we're going to kick off things today with some free games that are going to be available to you if you are a PS Plus subscriber. Also, some Xbox games with gold. Got a list of what they have available coming up this month of
Sweet.
February. Before I kick everything off, this is episode 43. You will be hearing this through your earballs as of February 3rd. We are recording this on February 2nd, so yeah.
Happy Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, yeah. Another 6 weeks of winter.
Oh, God. I hope this day doesn't repeat itself over and over again. My rump is a mite sore. I'm going to tell you, first off, my computer chair is painful. I've been sitting all week, first off.
Yes.
Sitting all week for my job. Then I get home to record, and my chair's not comfortable. And to make matters worse, I woke up this morning, and I'm like, I got paid real money today because it's payday. I want to go out and get some grocery shopping done. Well, it snowed outside. And
Did you slip?
I took the express route right down the stairs.
Oh.
Because site maintenance is so good at snow removal.
Yeah.
That it was basically just me and snow, and I don't know where the stairs are. I found the stairs real quick.
Yeah.
With your ass.
I sure did. So that was my morning, and I've been sitting all day and recording episodes for YouTube. So here we are. My butt is sore.
Yeah.
We'll start there.
I hope it's not you instead of me this year. I fell down the stairs 3 times last year.
I'm at 1, and it's already only February 2nd.
I really hope it doesn't continue to happen to you.
Well, I mean, if you do end up falling so hard that you break your leg or something, you can sit on the couch and play a few PS Plus games.
I sure can, because I'm a PS Plus subscriber. What am I getting for free, Jeff?
But you are going to have to wait till February 6th.
So just don't break my ass until this fix.
Until Tuesday.
Okay.
So, PlayStation with PS Plus is...
Tell him what he won.
Yeah, you won this year, February. This year, February? Wow, I'm great.
This February year.
This February, as of the 6th, like I keep on saying, PS Plus is offering for the PS4, you are getting Knack and Rhyme, which we just watched the trailers to both of those.
Yeah, they look really good.
I've been excited for Rhyme because based on just the box art, the artistic style looks really, really nice.
Like, Rhyme is the newer of the two. I do believe it came out 2 years ago. And then Knack is a PS4 original. It was one of the launch games.
Yeah.
So that's a 4-year-old game.
It looked great.
Oh yeah, no, it holds up. On the PS3, you will be getting Spelunker HD.
Which, okay. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. It's probably a great game.
It's a
who
platformer,
knows?
essentially.
So,
and then you're also going to get Mugen Souls Z.
Never heard of that one.
it looks super anime, and I'm going to play the dickens out of it.
It's a super anime JRPG.
It looked like Danganronpa or something.
Essentially,
like that.
yeah.
Not what's the one I'm thinking of? Come on.
Persona?
No. Disgaea.
I was going to say those are the only ones
I'm not
I
sure
know.
how it's pronounced. I was like, it's a D name. It's Disgaea, whatever. I don't know how you pronounce it. I haven't played the series. I know Matt was a huge fan.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's sure how it's pronounced.
Except for the creators.
Maybe.
Yeah.
And then also, if you have a Vita and PS Plus, you will get Exile's End and Grand Kingdom, Grand Kingdom is also on PS4.
Yeah, with the cross-buy thing. I don't know how that works exactly, but one of the Vita games every month is always for both.
Yeah.
So that's cool, I guess. If you're super into a game,
Yeah, I guess.
you can just like pick it up whenever you want on your Vita and just go. That's neat.
Yeah.
It's basically like the Switch before the Switch, and significantly less powerful and with less really good games on it.
Right.
Yeah, no shade.
No.
None. If you are an Xbox Games Gold subscriber, for the Xbox One only, you'll get Shadow Warrior, as well as Assassin's Creed Chronicles: The India one?
I don't know.
I know it's
There's-
part of the actual title. It literally is
there's-
just India. So
There's literally so many Assassin's Creeds. I wasn't sure if this was like a DLC or something. So I
no,
was
it's
just like,
not.
all right.
No, Chronicles. They had like episodic
Oh,
type things.
okay.
They also had a China one,
Oh,
which is pretty cool.
China.
I hate you. If you have the 360 still or an Xbox One, you'll also be able to pick up Split Second, which is a racing game. Which
and
and probably the best arcade game ever.
Oh my god.
Crazy Taxi.
I knew you were gonna do the voice. I knew you were gonna do it.
Crazy Taxi. Wow.
Listen to some Offspring for
Oh.
3 hours.
So good.
So my usual day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, driving a taxi
I
around.
spent probably like $100 total in my childhood playing Crazy Taxi at the bowling alley.
That's it?
Can we make a knockoff called like Crazy Uber?
No, mediocre Uber.
Also, yes, back in those days, games were like a quarter instead of $1.25 like they are now. So, yes.
Oh, see, Crazy Taxi was always the expensive one at the arcade because it was the newer one. Everything else was a quarter. That was $1.
Yeah.
So only 100 times? Come on.
What we need to find is in arcade. I don't know if the one that you went to, out wherever it was, has them, but the ones that have the actual like racing games with the bucket seats and you shift and all that kind of
Yeah,
jazz.
Initial D.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher.
No, they have a whole section. I'm talking about there's a arcade franchise called Round One. If you're from anywhere but Massachusetts, you know of it. They're a Japanese-owned company. There's one in Taunton, Mass. And pretty much 90% of the cabinets that they have are straight imports from Japan, which is awesome. So, like, you get all the new, like, Initial Ds, and they had the Hasuna Miko game. They had, like, all the rhythm games.
I really wanted to do that for your birthday. Is just take you and your brother because you have the same birthday. And
Well, you do. We
just
share
go.
one.
Yeah.
We figured it was more convenient for everyone that way.
Right.
I will say the only downside of Round One is since they're imports, there is no English dialogue to it. Like, you have to figure out where you're
Oh
going.
no.
It's all in Japanese.
That's kind of great though.
But it is great because, like, you're immersed into said culture. But either way, yeah, no, we definitely have to go and do that. I'm pretty sure Fun World has a whole bunch of bucket seat ones still.
Yeah, we should go to Fun World too.
We should just do a tour.
Yes.
We really should.
Yes.
Just putting that out there.
Yes.
We'll save up. We'll make it happen. Taxes are coming, darn it.
It's true.
Yeah, but I need to buy a new TV
Need.
Daddy needs a new TV.
and a Switch.
Ooh. Yeah.
Goodbye,
Anyway.
tax return.
I only have my tax return. Moving on from there, it's been a while since we have reported on a little Red Dead Redemption 2.
It reminded me by like you guys bringing it up before we started this podcast or before we started this episode that I still haven't played Red Dead 1.
Me neither.
I know you have it. I just need to find the time to borrow it and play it. Which maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Maybe that'll be my afternoon thing. It'll be a good time. Everyone will have a good time.
It's in the usual spot where all my games are, so.
Okay. Because I'm just watching the trailer for 2. I'm like, I need to play 2, but I would like to play 1 first.
I still haven't even finished 1.
Just so that I can get a rough understanding of the world. I don't know if how many of the characters are carrying over, but I'm guessing
many as far as I know.
Does it tie into the storyline? Like,
I
Who even
believe it's a
knows?
future setting. So, like, I'm pretty sure even the main character is dead
Great.
at this point.
oh,
But-
speaking of future things, just a little off topic. My boss at the new job totally saw my watch, and he was like, "Hey, nice watch, by the way. Not a fan of Future War Cult, but nice watch." And I was like, "He's probably like a Dead Orbit guy." This motherfucker.
this guy, this asshole over here.
Topical jokes.
Anyway,
Yeah, so Red Dead Redemption 2, it's been delayed to October, like we have previously stated, oh god, probably 10, 15 episodes ago.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember
it was
that.
a while ago. Previously, the game did have a spring 2018 release. Obviously, like I just said, it was delayed to October. But as of this past week, Rockstar, who's the developer, has announced that the release date is going to be October 26th of 2018.
Hell yeah.
So
later on this year then.
Friday before Halloween.
So that's going to be like the weekend I'm going to AAC, basically. Probably. They haven't announced a date yet. It's still too early in the year for AAC to care.
That does seem a little
but-
late for AAC though, so I don't think
AAC
so.
is usually the weekend right before Halloween.
Last year was like the 15th.
Actually, no. It may be
It's
2
2
weekends
weeks.
before.
It's
Yeah.
2 weeks
Yeah,
before
because that's how it's been. Is like we have a week of doing something, and then we have AAC, and then a week of something, and then the Halloween party. And it's October's always a crazy
It's
freaking month
terrible.
for us.
And then we do Extra Life like immediately after that.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
like I don't even know how to breathe anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So Rockstar did say that the game still needs more time to polish, which is cool. Like
it's
it's Rockstar, so like I will let them take their time because
Yeah.
they always come out with A+ games.
I'm okay, and like they're being really transparent about it, and that's I think the big difference between that like a regular delay of like, for example, I didn't put it in there, but I read about it that Anthem
got delayed till 2019.
got delayed, but the what the fuck was his name? The chief executive of EA said that it's not a delay, it's strategic planning.
No, it's delayed.
It's like because the game shouldn't come out this year, it should come out next year so they can focus on this game that's coming out and not that one. And it's like you're not being transparent, and I don't like that. Rockstar at least is like, no, we need more time to make sure that this is good, and
Yeah.
I like that.
And to ease your pain, like of having to wait like longer than spring for Red Dead 2, Rockstar did release a bevy of screenshots.
Hell yeah, they look really cool. There's so many
Sweet.
horses.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's GTA on horses.
It's cowboy.
It's
GTA.
It's
Grand Theft Horse.
Grand Theft Horse.
And I'm also guessing that it's probably going to drop on consoles, and then 2 years later they'll port it to PC.
I think they're going for a straight port. Like it's going to be
That'd be
consoles
different.
and PC straight.
That'd be real different for Rockstar.
It would be. So
But-
I mean, maybe for the good. Moving on from there, a little SNES Classic stuff,
Ooh.
as we like to always report on.
The original SNES Classic, right?
The SNES.
Oh, SNES. Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what my brain was doing. It was like SNES or Super SNES.
You've been staring at
Color me
screens
stupid,
all day.
I don't have enough colors to color you stupid.
I have neither the time nor crayons to explain to you why that's wrong.
Exactly. So Nintendo revealed this week that the SNES Classic has outsold the NES Classic.
Yeah, they made more of them.
That's exactly what I said. Like
Yeah.
they
Not throwing shade, but I'm throwing shade. Like,
they sold over 4 million of them, right?
Yep.
you can't sell what you didn't make.
Which outsold the NES Classic by almost double. Because they made more of them. Like, of course you sold more because you were like, oh, we made a mistake. Let's make more of them. I only wanted to include this because it pissed me off.
Well, yeah, and like they also discontinued the NES Classic
Like,
like a month after the SNES Classic came out.
It came out, and then like on launch day, they're like, "We're out.
Yeah.
We're done.
That's it. Sorry."
So, like, of course,
Bye.
you can still buy the SNES Classic at places. Like, of course they sold more. They were available for longer. Fucking Nintendo.
Right. Oh, excuse me. Moving on from there, just a little quick tidbit because Sarah was pissed.
Sorry.
That's
moving
fair.
I
on
thought it
from
was
there,
important.
there was a new trailer for Far Cry 5.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Far Cry 5 is coming out March 27th, 2018.
And personally, I'm real excited for Outlast 2. I mean, Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I'm right. Like, it's real popular right now to just have video games about horrible, murderous cults.
So yeah, essentially what happens in the trailer is it shows you the cult that's taken over the town that you're in, and it kind of gives you a little bit of backstory of like how crazy the cult leader is.
Yeah.
And why you're there, because like your family found the city that the cult has settled into, and now the town wants to like revolt against them, but they need help.
Like the trailer literally. Oh, what?
The great thing about that trailer was seeing someone using a bear and a puppy.
Yes. The puppy is my favorite part. Like, the trailer literally starts out with the cult leader being like, I heal the sick. And it's like, oh, this is going to be good.
I'm God's chosen.
Yeah, this is going to be real good.
I mean, which it fits the location setting because it's set in Montana.
yeah.
It's
That's-
set in the middle of fucking nowhere,
that kinda
small
shit.
city.
I'll tell you right now, don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
That kind of shit always happens in Montana.
But I mean, I'm getting super pumped. I'm so glad that I definitely pre-ordered it.
I didn't know that. So now
Yeah, I
I'm
pre-ordered it
excited.
The same day I pre-ordered Monster Hunter.
Oh. Do we have the rest of the Far Cries? Or do we only have like a couple of them?
I don't remember.
Who fucking knows?
I'm pretty sure I have them all.
Yeah.
If not, I better go claim Far Cry 4. on PS Plus.
Oh yeah, because wasn't that the thing last month?
I believe
You
so.
should probably do that anyway, just in case.
Oh no, Far Cry 4 was the speculated one.
Oh yeah, it
That's
was, and Dark Souls 2, and those aren't
That's
happening.
Right. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. So moving on from there, speaking of Sony, they revealed 2 new controllers.
Oh god, I'm so ready.
2 new colors.
I didn't see the other one yet. I saw was it black? The steel black steel
Black Steel.
that you showed me, and
I want it so bad. The Midnight Blue one does look really good. I'm not a fan of blue like controller because it looks weird, but like the Midnight Blue one is muted and darker, and it just looks really good.
So if you listener has not inferred from context,
Sorry.
There are 2 new colors for the PS4 controllers coming out in March. No set date in March yet.
They know. Most of our listeners are psychic, and they know what we're thinking as we're like just spewing garbage.
Yeah, exactly. So the 2 colors are Midnight Blue and Black Steel. Like I said, there's no specific date other than March. They will be available through many different retailers in the US and Canada.
So not like when the crystal ones came out.
It's not like the crystal ones where it's store
specific.
exclusive.
Yeah. It's just wherever you find it is where you find it.
The price point is going to be $64.99. So
which is like your standard price point for a controller.
Well, it's your standard price for anything other than the basic black controller.
Yeah.
Any other color that's not classic, like whatever system it is, it's going to be $65. Otherwise, you're spending $60. It's like $5 more. Like
personally, I'd like to get my hands on a Scuf controller, but they are so expensive.
Yeah, do you get the spare $300?
I don't.
Yeah,
that's why I don't have one.
They are available now for pre-order through Amazon and Best Buy. If you do check our website,
not the website, but if you check our Twitter or our Facebook or my Facebook.
Yeah,
I guess
if you're personal friends with Sarah.
Yeah.
If you're on social media and you follow Dude Games, we did put an affiliate link down.
Yeah, like
it's there. You can go hop on Amazon and drop a pre-order on it if it's something you're super into.
The listing is like all of the controller colors, but you can just pick Midnight Blue or Black Steel. I almost said Black Slate, Black Steel. And it specifically says pre-order those 2. And it said, Amazon says the release date will be February 26th, but I don't know if that was a placeholder or if it's just when it's going to charge people.
It's probably when it's going to charge people. Because that's
and
when
then
they
ship. And then by the time March starts, it'll have arrived at your house. I'm really tempted to pre-order one because by then I'll have my tax return and I can kind of be like, what's $65 for a really cool controller? I don't know.
I already got you the really cool controller.
I know.
She's got to have them all, Jeff. They're like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Or, a venereal disease.
Yeah.
Got to catch them all.
No.
What if she wants to play 2 games at the same time? One controller per hand.
Yeah.
She needs to get another PS4 because I'm not sharing.
Something I would like to explain to people is, you ever notice that like you've got 4 fingers and a thumb on each hand, and your thumb is the only one that has to cover both joysticks, the start, the select, the the center menu, depending on if you have a center menu, and then you have 4 buttons per controller.
That is weird.
We've been holding controllers backwards since the dawn of gaming. If you flip it over, you can access all 4 buttons with your individual fingers.
Oh my god, I
need to do a video on that. I feel like that'd be super fun.
I want to
try and take it too seriously.
So,
but I guarantee you,
what you need to do is you need to do it and actually play a game like that.
Oh,
the best way to do that is if you're playing a game like that, you play it looking through a mirror.
Oh my god.
Because everything's reversed.
Pretty much. I mean,
you might as well just screw yourself
or
over.
just hang yourself.
If I'm going to play a game like that, it has to be either Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Well, yeah.
Because I hate myself.
Yes.
But then you use your thumbs for the trigger buttons, you see.
The
controller is perfectly designed for that. Why has no one been gaming this way?
Absolutely an idiot savant kind of thing.
Someone.
Well, I found the idiot.
But
someone will do that.
I want it to work.
I have to find the savant.
I want it to work so bad.
Like someone that has the time might actually be able to do that, because you got that one Twitch streamer that lost use of everything from the neck down, so he plays
with his
PUBG
mouth.
with his mouth.
Yeah.
And it takes time to get used to and to do those things, but there are people that do it. It just takes the determination. So someone out there, please
live and adapt.
Hold your controller the other way.
I bet we could get that guy, the guy who is really good at Guitar Hero. I bet we could get him to do it.
You Cog Monkey?
Sure.
The
Yeah.
dude on Twitch.
Yeah. We can do him.
I'm just gonna hit him up and be like, hey,
I have a weird
Hear me out.
idea. Do it.
hear me out. You're
I'll do
really
it.
good at Guitar Hero. Do this.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd have to start with like a SNES controller and then work my way up to more and more button configurations. But like in my mind, that's the perfect way
The
to play.
SNES Turbo controller
Ugh,
that added the 2 extra buttons to it.
good God.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So
Oh,
yeah.
Jeez.
Uh,
All right, back on normal human things.
Well, only kind of normal human things. In other related, not really related, but gaming related news, graphic cards.
have gone through the roof, and I never thought that I would despise cryptocurrencies more than when Bitcoin went from like 10 cents to $20,000
Yeah.
Yeah.
over the course of several years.
So graphics cards for PCs are at an all-time high price and low availability due to Bitcoin mining.
Yeah. Because
Essentially, what's happening is people are buying.
they're buying all of the graphics cards in their area so they can somehow, I don't know how the fuck it works. Nobody cares how
You
that works.
create a farm.
You create a farm, and somehow graphics cards are the best way to farm information for Bitcoin. Something I don't know how the fuck it works. Nobody really cares how it works. It's just it
except
works.
for the miners, they care how it
And
works.
because these like miners are buying all the graphics cards, there's none left.
Yeah,
And the ones that are
They're
left,
gonna have to find a better way to process Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mines.
like literally,
Because graphics cards, like that's it kind of gets into how like you could do it with processors, but it would be so many processors and it would
Yeah.
overheat so rapidly because they don't have the encoding strength that a GPU has.
yeah,
That's like when we came back, you remember how our stream used to be laggy as all shit, and then I moved the processing over from the processor to the GPU, and I was like, guys, I made some changes. Everything should be good now. And now the stream looks great.
yeah,
That's because all the processing and encoding is now on the graphics card because they
Yeah.
can handle the load better. So people are just building these massive PCs with like a retarded amount of GPUs, and it murders me inside to see them like
was you pulled up the picture the other
last
day.
night when we were playing Diablo.
Yeah, we were playing
There were
Diablo,
at least
and-
40 something 1080 Ti cards.
Yeah, someone rated, quote unquote rated, but they
They
hit
hit-
legitimately all the micro centers
In New York and Boston,
in New York
I believe.
and Boston.
Like, and that's not even like a short drive. That's not like, oh, these two micro centers, they were next to each other. We
No.
stopped
No,
at one,
that's
went to the
hours.
other.
Between New York and Boston, there's like 6 micro centers though.
that's it's so many. It's ridiculous. Like, and it's selfish too. Like,
Incredibly.
like Griffin McElroy from Polygon was literally like, "Hey guys, I can't make this video I want to make because I can't find a fucking graphics card anywhere."
Yep.
And it's like, now you're interfering with this guy's job, and that pisses me off because I consume that job.
I mean, the McElroys could probably like approach NVIDIA and be like, I need to custom order a couple of GPUs.
Maybe.
Don't sell them to anyone but me, please.
Maybe.
That's what I think that's what it's really going to come to is companies like NVIDIA and what is it, Radeon? Like the other GPUs there, ATI.
Yeah, ATI.
That they're gonna have to start doing a like on demand basis where people can like place orders and they'll fill those orders based on the needs of
Yeah.
the person.
Because if someone's going to order 46 of them, they're going to be like, "That's weird. You shouldn't do
Yeah.
that."
If I just want to order like one 1080 Ti so I can run things at a little bit higher resolution, better frame rate, and have a faster encoding process for live streaming, I should be able to buy one without having to pay an exorbitant price because, you know, oh, it might be for Bitcoin mining.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just this whole thing is weird.
It's a strange time
I feel like
to be alive.
everything that has happened since 2015 is just not real. If
Like,
I
and
try-
how long is it going to take before we like start seeing people?
Oh my god, that thought hurts me.
I only say because like people will probably get to that point.
Yeah.
When you're editing this episode down, just take that right out so people don't get that fucking idea.
I'll censor it. It'll be fun. Good times to be had for sure.
Yeah. So that's not a good thing.
No.
But
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
And, I wish everyone the best of luck if you're in the market for a GPU.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Seriously.
Can I
I'm just never going to upgrade from the
I was just
950.
gonna ask, do you want to give us a little history lesson?
I really do because I've been kind of obsessed with this for the last like week.
Kinda.
Okay, so people who are super into video game news may have heard of this already. There is a man named Todd Rogers. His
Uh-huh.
nickname is Mr. Activision.
Mr. Activision.
Mr. Activision.
Or Maractivision.
In the 80s, starting in 1980, he held world records for fastest game time, most points, etc., depending on the game, for over 1,700 Atari Activision arcade games, which is crazy. I can't even name that many games. If you gave me a week, I couldn't name that many games off the top of my head.
You could back then, and that's the problem with the market.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother story. Go on.
Anyway, so he had a bunch of world records that were wildly crazy, impossible. And a lot of folks over the years have been suspicious of him, but there's never been anybody who's willing to do the investigative journalism required to basically take him down. Todd Rogers would cheat at games and enter in his own scores into world record or into record systems, like things that keep track of that shit. Archives, yeah. He would enter his own scores in, which might just be kind of a conflict of interest, if you ask me. Back then, games and world records were confirmed by either video, photographic evidence, or having a referee stand behind you and go, yeah, you got the right time, or yeah, you did get that many points. Todd Rogers' referee was his friend, who he had clearly either hired or they just agreed, we're going to cheat the world.
Wow.
It's stupid.
You telling me my life is a lie?
Yes. So he would play this game, and his referee, Ron Corcoran, would stand behind him and go...
I see, Corsair. He was in partnership with them all along.
And he would...
The plot thickens.
He would go, yeah, you actually did get the fastest time in Drag Racer. Good for you. And back then, they didn't know any better. Everybody would believe it, and it was great. This has just gone on for literally 3 decades. Like, this man had records that don't make sense. Like, a 15 million point record in Donkey Kong when the other highest are like 96,000. It doesn't make any sense. And speed in Drag Race or Drag Racer, whatever it's called, that just don't make any sense at all.
Yeah, like
because
Turing tests type stuff.
Like you literally, even the developers can't get it that fast, and they made the game like stupid fast, and it shouldn't have gone on for the last 3 decades. It shouldn't have. Anyway, there's been a handful of people over the years who have been like, hey, maybe this Todd Rogers guy is lying. And his fans will come after them and go, no, it's fine. And for some reason in the last week, there was one video, which I included in our Twig notes, and you can...
I'm going to drop that right into the description, so you can check that out under external references.
It's a very good 11 minutes of your time. And if you're anything like me, you're going to go, I'm obsessed with this now. This video that's in the description, came out about a week ago or so, and it's about how all of these scores are fake, how Todd Rogers is a lie and he's a fraud. And all of a sudden, the rest of the internet realized he's a fraud. He's a terrible person, and we need to get his records wiped because that's not
him?
right.
He looks like a skis ball.
He looks like a skis ball. He has a mustache and a ponytail. It's unacceptable.
Sorry, guys. Just check that out in the external links at the bottom of the description. You'll find it. It says Todd Rogers cheated. That's how I'm adding it. All right.
And anyway, so I forgot where I was.
I'm sorry. He looks like a schmuck.
He does. So this video was made, and then all of a sudden the internet realized this guy's a fraud. We got to get rid of him. And now officially, he has had his records wiped from Twin Galaxies, which is like a record consortium.
Gotcha.
The Guinness Book of World Records for certain games. He no longer has any world records. He's been banned from all of these different companies and websites and places. And now the whole internet knows he is a fraud. And the whole time this is happening, if this was me, I would have kept my nose clean, kept my head down, and just not taken part in it. Let the internet say what they will. Todd Rogers says this is preposterous. The idea that he would be cheating is preposterous.
Sure is.
Yeah.
Boy.
So that's
who
such
would
a
ever
crazy
cheat
thing.
at video games?
This is the history. This is our history. And it starts with a man who cheated really, really bad. And now
Great.
he's been after his first record was in 1980. And it has been, what is that? 38 years.
1980? Yeah, 38.
Yeah, 38
Yeah.
years.
He
Wow.
has been taken down. Fuck you, Todd Rogers.
Oh my god.
And Ron Corson, his referee, who was arrested and is in jail for child sexual abuse. Close the book on that one.
Mic
Yeah.
drop. Boom. There
Like,
it goes.
what the fuck? What a good referee.
Wow.
Going to jail for sexual abuse.
I gotta convince some of my friends to. No, we can't. Not in this day and age. You can't fake that
No, you can't.
because people do live speed runs now.
Yeah. And even if there are so many people who are really good at spotting fakes, even if you're doing it live. It's quote unquote live. Like, it's crazy how
Yeah, like if you're being all Snoop Dogg about it.
you can't fake that shit anymore. Even though Photoshop exists and whatever, you can't fake that shit. People will call
People
you
know
on
it so well they can just look at it. Yep, that's shopped.
Yeah, but I just all of the other records for certain games that Todd Rogers had, like Donkey Kong or Drag Racer or fucking Centipede or whatever, it would just be his name at the top, confirmed by referee, and then everyone else would have videos or photographs or multiple human,
Yeah, 'cause
Sources.
that's not suspicious whatsoever.
but it's just one dude and it's all the same dude every time. That's weird to me, and no one ever gave a shit.
No, I totally hold the world record. Ask my mom if you don't believe me.
Yeah. What pisses me off is that he has lied for so long. He actually believes that he is the world
That
record
happens
holder.
though. That's the whole affirmations thing.
Yeah, and he firmly believes that he is in the right, and it's like, no, and the whole internet knows now. Not the whole internet, 1,000 people, but we believe very firmly.
It's gonna be 1,005 after this podcast comes
Our
out.
I know.
section of the internet knows.
yeah.
And now you know.
Now you know. I just thought that was I'm obsessed with this whole thing.
Man.
And
Speaking of R5, I'd like to just drop a quick shout out to Zach and Jake, my buddies from Dunks.
Hell yeah.
Because Zach's like, yeah, I'll probably start making this part of our morning ritual for Saturdays. I was like,
Aw.
aw, dude, thanks. Appreciate you listening. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Also, shout outs to Sifu. I want to say it's Santis. I'm really bad with remembering screen names.
Yeah. You just
but
kind of
the-
see them and you're just
yeah,
it's that person.
The people that have started to really start populating our Discord server.
Yeah.
RP Junkie, a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for being part of the Discord community. If you also want to be part of the Discord community, there is an invite link in the description below.
Yeah. It's kind
You
of
can
poppin'.
have it, but don't tell
Zetus.
anyone. Zetus?
Yep.
Is he just-
Yeah.
Yeah. Our Discord's kind of popping right now.
Yeah.
I also,
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I put a video up today. A welcome video to our server.
I didn't
where I
see it.
explained both for people who have never used Discord before, a general understanding of what it is, and specifically how we use things for our server.
Good, because when I first joined Discord, I was like, what is this?
Things have been rearranged a little bit. I sent some updates out, but yeah, if you guys are listening, you want to be part of that Discord server, hop on in. I know Jay Bassett's already in there. Thank you, Jake. I don't know about Zach. He's got to get on. Zach, get on a computer, man.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
Can I give a shout out to my friend Rachel? Because
Yeah.
she's always been my cheerleader. Ever since we became friends, she's just fucking right there, just hell yeah.
Yeah. Shout
I
out
love
to
her a lot.
Rachel. You're
shout
awesome.
out to Rachel.
We all need that. We all need that person that's just like, nah, you could do this. You're awesome. Make it happen.
Yeah.
But that's all I've got for this week.
Yeah.
That's
same.
all I've got.
So, yeah, thank you guys so much for listening. We'll be back again next week with more gaming news and various other things. Again, if you want to check us out on social media, our website, everything is down below in the description. And don't forget to check out the mystery link of the week.
Yep.
I popped it in there. I know what it is. You don't know what it is. If you
I don't
wanna
know what
find
it
out.
is.
You want to find out. You're gonna have to go check it out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Sarah what it is after this episode's over.
I
but
could just go click on it.
you have to find out for yourself. So until next week, stay awesome, guys, and game on.
See ya.